What's up, geeks and geekettes? My name is Steady, and this is Get to Know Your Geekcaster. Question 1. What is your earliest memory of dressing up as a superhero? Shoot, 87 or 88. I dressed up as Batman. This is prior to the release of the 89 film, but somehow we had gotten hands on a Batman outfit. So 3 or 4, I was Batman for Halloween. If you could have dinner with a comic book character, who would it be and why? Well, it'd probably be Catwoman, just because she's gorgeous, and I want to find out how gorgeous she is and take her out on a nice dinner date. So, Catwoman, Selena Kyle. Name the first geek movie or TV show you remember seeing. So, believe it or not, I had tapes of the old Super Friends cartoon, and then there was a Superman animated series that came out probably in the 70s or something that I was watching as a kid. They had this really long intro about him jumping higher, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. That whole series, I don't know when it came out, but had several tapes of that. Which Geekcaster is most likely to be late? Rob. Name your favorite Geekcast episode so far and why. I would have to say it had to be one of our live shows. We'll go with probably the Celebrity Fan Fest. We were on location at this brand new convention, and most of the Geekcast was there, and we had the owner of the Fan Fest there, and just all of us were having a ball. We just had a great time from the entire weekend, so it was just fun with all the jokes and picking on Rob the whole time, and good times. Why comic books? What got you hooked? I think it was Batman. It really was. It was the 89 movie. I don't even know how old I was when I saw it. Can't imagine my parents let me see it when I was 5, but that movie was just larger than life, and I had to find out more about this Batman guy, and wasn't reading comic books that young, but eventually picked up as many as I could up, and I just love the stories, and I love learning about these guys, so there you go. Plus they're just fun. Everyone asks, which superpower would you choose? I'm asking, what would be your kryptonite? Oh gosh, what would be my kryptonite? Extreme heat? I hate it. I hate the summers. We're in South Texas, so it's just annoying to be outside when it's 102 plus the humidity is completely stagnant. It's like throwing a wool blanket over yourself when you walk outside. It's horrible. If you could interview anyone, who would it be and why? If I could interview, I guess this is just comic book related, or maybe just movies and TVs related. If I could interview anyone, I would in fact interview the Joker. He's one of my favorite villains, and I'm really into mysteries and murder mysteries and whatnot. So kind of talking like Hannibal Lecter it would be like for me to actually interview the Joker. I'd love that. What has been your favorite aspect of CCG? It's really just getting together with my pals more often than we used to in the past. We would just get together whenever we run into each other at family events and whatnot, but being able to get with these guys more often and discuss TVs, comics, movies, events, just news in general. It's great. It's therapeutic. We'll go with that. What's the nerdiest thing you've done? I have no idea. Where do we start? San Diego Comic-Con, first year I went was 5 years ago, and it was my first time, and I didn't know what to expect, so I went by myself because I didn't want to put anyone else through the hell of reconnaissance and finding out how SDCC works. So I went by myself, and Hall H, as we all know, is like this massive presentation venue for all the latest movies and whatnot. So I camped out because I was like, I came all this way, might as well do as much as I can, do the biggest thing out here. So I camped out for 2 days outside. It was pretty hot that summer in San Diego. So didn't shower for a couple of days, slept next to a bunch of strangers on the cold grass because it gets like in the high 50s at night. And you're pretty exhausted before Hall H starts on Saturday and after Hall H ends on Saturday. But when it's going on, you just hit a whole nother high, and it's just magnificent to be sort of in the center of the entire geek universe. So I would say my first year at Hall H, camping out, that would be my nerdiest moment. So that's getting to know your Geekcaster with Steady. Be sure to like us on Facebook and social media for more Get to Know Your Geekcaster videos.